Right around the country, it is the Jimmy Nath Show. Thanks for being a part of it, guys.
Nath, please get the round of applause ready for an English singer and songwriter who rose to prominence as a member of a little group you may know as Little Mix. The group went on to release 6 studio albums and amass 19 UK top 10 singles, 5 of which reached number 1, and they were the first girl group to win the Brit Award for British Group. She's been busy working on solo music as well as writing songs for others, including Britney Spears, Iggy Azalea, Galantis, David Guetta. The list kind of goes on and on. She's currently blowing up at the moment, though, with her debut solo single, Angel of My Dreams. Please welcome to the show, Jade!
Hey, Jade.
Hi.
How you go? Thank you, because, I mean, I never really know what to do when Jim's doing his beautiful big introduction, so I do a lot of fist pumping. And, Jade, I feel like you joined me in fist pumping yourself as well then. So do you often fist bump? Are you that kind of person or not really?
I think I am that kind of girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like, to get it going, keep the energy up.
Yeah, there's nothing better than a sad fist pump, though, is there? Like,
I enjoyed it. And I'll be honest, Jade, when I'm usually doing intros and it's always me, Jimmy, doing them, I don't usually look up. I'm trying to look at the things that are written and get it right. But we interviewed some Olympic athletes, and I got some things wrong about how many medals they'd won and what happened. And then, like, during the interview, they're kind of like waving to me, like, stop. So now I look up just to make sure I'm like, they're enjoying this. This is factually correct.
Yeah. Well,
do you know many? I mean, I gave a couple of stats there, but are you aware of that stuff, or you don't know like how many things have been sold and the awards that have been won?
Well, I'm aware, like, obviously some of the awards, I've got them in my living room on the shelf. But yeah, I don't know. It's that whole, you know what it is when once Little Mix like went on a break.
Yeah.
I kind of went home just like, whoa, like what happened? Yeah, it was a real long stint of a lot going on.
It sounds like your shelves and cupboards needed a break from all the awards and stuff you were winning. I can hear the wood behind you going, thank God, please give me a break.
Another one. Yeah.
What's behind you right now? It looks like there's some balloon letters behind you. I'm trying to read what it says. What does that say?
Well, my boyfriend got me Angel of My Dreams balloons.
That's what it is.
I thought it was one word, and it said, and we can only see Angel of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's Angelo FM? I thought that was another radio station.
I thought it was a radio station too. I was like, Jade, are you cheating on me?
No, I would never do that. So yeah, that's the vibe there. Very lovely.
That's very nice. Has he ever got you anything like that before? Any kind of balloon words before? Anything? Or is this the first time?
Not balloon words, actually. I guess this is a pretty big deal. You got me some flowers as well. But yeah, he's a very thoughtful person, so that was really lovely. And I am the type of person, like they'll just be there until the end of time now.
Those kind of balloons, they last forever. They stick around. They stick around for a very long time. So there you go. She's testing how inflated the L is.
It wouldn't have been great if she squeezed it and just popped in the back.
Right. No.
Although, Jade, I am a little bit disappointed because I've seen all over your Instagram, obviously, you've been wearing the angel wings. There's been a lot of angel wings you've been wearing. And, I mean, unless they're super, super tiny and I can't see them, you don't seem to be wearing them now. Are you over wearing the angel wings already?
Oh, sorry. I thought the angel balloons were enough. These are symbolic wings. These are like, what do you call it? Sometimes you don't always have to show them. Do you know what I mean?
That's so true.
They're metaphorical.
Metaphorical wings.
Imagine
the wings. Yeah, imagine the wings spreading.
I mean, tell us about the song. Is there pressure in doing this debut solo single, or is it more elation and freedom that you can create something yourself?
I think I honestly waited so long to release this track that by the time it came, I just didn't care anymore. But no, I'm really proud of the song. Like, I knew it was a bit risky, and yeah, I love it. So I guess the pressure wasn't there in that sense. Obviously, everyone's like, "Oh, what's she gonna do?" And people will just naturally compare maybe the girls, whatever. But I try not to like listen to any of that. So.
Yeah. How do you go? Obviously, you're a phenomenal writer of songs. Jim said in the intro, you've written for Britney, Iggy Azalea, Galantis, David Guetta, all that kind of stuff, which is amazing. How do you go when you're writing a song for yourself? Is it a different feeling? Is it a different feeling to it, or do you kind of apply the same techniques when you write? Like a song is a song.
No, I think it's different for myself. I was definitely a lot more kind of experimental, I would say, with my own music. Because why not? Like, it's my first time that I got to do that. And that's why it took so long as well. I think in the beginning of the writing process, I look at those songs now and a lot of them do sound like they could be a Little Mix song or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I was so used to writing music
for
the, so I had to kind of retrain myself to push myself and you know, be more creative, be more experimental, work with new people. And that's been really fun, I think. And, you know, people didn't know quite what to expect. So there's a beauty in that, isn't there, of being able to just do whatever you want.
Is there less or more pressure when you're writing for yourself versus writing for somebody else?
Oh gosh, maybe less pressure actually.
Yeah.
Because when you write for someone they'll give you a brief of what they want. You're like, oh God, but if I don't nail it, this is gonna go. You know what I mean?
Bullet points that you've got to tick
off.
You
don't send yourself an email and go, this is what I'm after, please. Right.
Sorry, Jade emailing herself going, Jade, you really missed the mark. Yeah. Jade, I'm so sorry.
Jade, we want Angel of My Dreams. This is our debut.
And I am like that. I'm a bit of a nerd with everything. So I will literally we laugh, but I am that person. I bullet point what I need to achieve.
I mean, we're laughing, Jade, but we were doing something on the show. We're looking at screen time on our phones and what our most used apps are. And Nath's most used app is his Outlook app.
Yep.
His most thing is his email.
Because I love sending myself an email.
You love sending yourself an email.
Mate, Jade, I love an email. If I could get rid of all other forms of communication, if I could do all my interviews via email, that'd be great. So, Jade, what do you think of the song? Send.
Oh my gosh, I hate emails. I hate emails. Oh. I think I repel anything that's super techie. I mean, obviously emails aren't that difficult, but when I open the inbox and it's 700 unread emails, my brain's just
and once it gets to a number where it's that big as well, it's just that number's going to infinitely grow.
I'm the same though. Like I'll leave it, but Nath replies to emails with haha, thanks, good one, yeah. So now,
so insane.
Yeah, no, I'm I couldn't be bothered. Nath will tell me if there's anything important.
The best is when people go, Jimmy, I emailed you, and he goes, I have an email account.
My voicemail at one stage was just me going, hey, Jimmy not here. Most likely, if you want to get hold of me, call Nath. And I had Nath's phone number.
Fair. We all need a Nath in our lives.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Do you have someone in your life that's a Nath that looks after that stuff?
I do have a PA, and she's sat to the left of me, right? Going through my
She's nodding. She's like, yes, that is me.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Jade, I wanted to talk about the TikTok dance as well. Obviously, TikTok taking over the world at the moment, and it's so good for propelling music into a space where so many people can hear it and get involved in it. How has that adjustment been for you, from the Little Mix days into now and the growth of TikTok and using that as a means to pushing music out?
I think it's really fun, but it's just weird. It's so different to what I was used to.
Yeah.
Even a couple of years ago, obviously the music industry just changed so much. So I guess back in the day for us, you'd release a song and you would do a huge TV performance and you do a gazillion interviews and you'd be guaranteed top 10 or whatever. Whereas now release day, I was literally to the label, what else can I do? What do I need to do to push this song? And they were like, well, just do another TikTok. And I'm like,
okay, all right.
Tears rolling down my eyes.
You're just okay, all right, here we go.
Yeah, because it's just, I don't know. And I do enjoy TikTok and I used it a lot anyways. And I do find the humor in it. I think once you find your thing on the app, it's fine. Yep. But when I had to do the dancing, I was cringing a bit.
Yeah.
I did feel, it was killing my soul a little bit having to
actually
do a million of the same routine. But here we are, whatever it takes.
Exactly. How does it feel doing the PR route with it now by yourself and you don't have the girls around you, because you'd be so used to that, and now it's just you doing all that stuff. Is that a weird feeling? Yeah, a little bit. It's weird in interviews and stuff, not having other people to bounce off and banter with, especially TV interviews. Yeah.
You're trying to crack a joke and everyone's just
so that's... Leanne would have laughed at that. Leanne.
She would have loved that one. She would have pity laughed. Yeah, exactly. Whether it was funny or not. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. That's what friends do.
Yeah.
Actually,
so
Nathan and I were on TV the other day, and there were times where one of us would say something that wasn't funny, but we just knew the other person laughs.
Yeah.
So you're still safe. Yeah. But I can't imagine you're sitting there and then you look you say something that's just two TV presenters going.
You're like, oh man, where's my team? I need someone.
You need to bring your PA with with you.
Eat a lot.
She could just sit next to you and just start laughing.
Yeah, firing off emails and laughing. Speaking of the girls as well, we did want to ask this question because there's been a lot of talk, a lot of swirling rumours around a bit of a Little Mix reunion. We know Leanne said you guys are 100% going to do a reunion. The promise was 2 years off and then back into it. Is this something that we could potentially see pretty soon? What do you think?
I don't think right now because this is all about me, obviously.
Thank God. Yeah, because we.
But no, I would love. Listen, everyone knows how much I am obsessed with Little Mix. The reunion will absolutely happen when the time is right, for sure. It would be so silly not to. And we always said that, like, you know, we put it on pause when we were at a really good point in our career because we knew it would be best to do it that way. And when we come back, you know, it'll be just as exciting as before. But I think this is all our time to have our own little moment.
Do you think there's there was no good way? Like, we're so excited, obviously, you know, to hear solo music and stuff. But, like, if you say we're done forever, then people are like, what? If you say it's a hiatus and people just are like, well, when's it going to be over? Like, there's never a good way to, like, walk away from that.
Break the news.
Back.
Yeah, is there?
No, there's never a good way of doing it. And I think sometimes people have, when you say hiatus, well, they're like, all right, sure, it's over. And so people like, no, we genuinely mean we will come back to each other.
Sure.
Like
Hiatus.
Yeah.
Good one, Jade.
Yeah, she's got another set of balloons to her left that says bullshit.
No, I promise. You
There
heard
we
it.
go. That's a promise. But you know what? The focus now is you, Jade, and the brand new single, Angel of My Dreams. It is out now. Do yourself a favor, guys. Go and get it. Jade, we absolutely love you. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We wish you all the best, and we hope when we interview you again, maybe in 15, 20 years, those balloons will still be inflated behind you. Who knows? Thank you very much, Jade.
Well, thank you so much. Cheers.